definitely moldy. Not using that. Move a new one. I guess that's what you get when you're out of town for a few days and don't clean out the fridge immediately. Ooh, shoot, where'd I put the top? This is what I find most fascinating about living in a tiny home and still losing things. Is that I live in a tiny home and I still manage to lose things and misplace it. Like, there aren't that many places something could be. And that's what's so wild about it. When I lose something, I'm like, where? Like, literally, where did you go? Oh, that was an illusion. Okay. Anyway, folks, good morning. That was a long intro. I'm just mix up my coffee here. Good morning. Yum. Okay, not too bad. Good morning, folks. I feel like it's been a minute since I've picked up the camera and just talked at ya. I'm sure it doesn't feel that long for you, but for me it has. You know, last week we did our 9 months review video. If you haven't checked that out already, please do. That's a huge milestone for us to, you know, be on the road for 9 months. And gosh, I can't believe it's been that long. So much has happened, yet not enough. We just came back from New York, and to be honest with you, we really didn't vlog that much, and I'm glad we didn't. I mean, only because I think in order for vlogging to be sustainable, I'm learning that we really have to pick and choose some of the things when we pick up the camera and when we don't. And while we want to take you along on all of our journeys, sometimes just having a little break from needing to capture every moment is really nice. But if you do feel so inclined to kind of keep up with us, like throughout the week, we do update our Instagram pretty frequently. So whether it's on our stories, on our actual page, we do feature stuff on there that even sometimes we don't even mention on the vlog. So if you want to have that crossover, please follow us on Instagram. You can find us at Blix and Bess on there. But yeah, New York was awesome. We got to see Blix's sister Maggie and her boyfriend Steven, and we got to stay with them. And flying there was really easy and felt safe. And my shows, so we went out to New York because I was a part of the Asian burlesque. Baby's very happy that we're back. Baby. So we were in New York for the Asian Burlesque Festival, and which was a big burlesque goal of mine, to be invited to be a part of the show, and it was awesome. I got to perform at the opening party as well as the main show. So 2 nights of performing. It was really, really fun. We were pretty exhausted just from traveling from California to Minnesota. Baby, stop. In 3 days, that whole road trip was a load of fun. We captured some of it. Just driving, and we didn't really stop to see anything. Like, I wanted to see Mount Rushmore, and I wanted to see even, like, go up to Yellowstone, but just sometimes on these time crunch traveling things, we just really can't afford to stop if we need to make it somewhere. It's just we have to keep up that stamina in some ways. So we just went straight through the Northwest and into the Midwest, and we made it. And we flew out from here, from Minnesota, which we're in now, and flew out to New York. But so we were basically exhausted when we got to New York. We didn't do anything in the daytime because our nights were pretty full with my shows. We got to see our friend in The Lion King. He plays Mufasa in The Lion King, so we're so glad we got to catch that show. I've never seen Lion King on Broadway, so that was really awesome to see him shine and see the production. It was really just a magical, stellar piece of work. I didn't realize it's been around for that long, but I remember as a kid I would see when it first came out, so it's been around for a while. We got to eat some yummy bagels and eat pizza and carb up from New York, and yeah, it was just short and sweet, and it was really awesome to even have a little break from the van. But we are back now. We're back in the van. We're posted up in Minnesota for a while, and we can't wait to explore with you all that Minnesota has to offer. If you remember, we started off our van life adventures in Minnesota. We came here straight from California to Minnesota to have Christmas here, and it was the best, worst decision of our lives because our water tank froze. We couldn't even stay in the van because it was just non-functional. It was our first couple weeks into van life, and we were just very discouraged, and it was very harsh, but we made it through, and we got through it. But come on, like, fall in the Midwest, pretty freaking dreamy. So yeah, I think today, so Blix is working today. I was just cleaning up the van. I thought we had some stove issues, but we don't. Let me double check this. I did make coffee, so we're good. Yeah, it's still a little weak when it comes to the second burner, which is weird for sure. I don't like that. But not a dire issue. So yeah, Blix is working. We're actually parked outside of Blix's other sister's home here in Minnesota. We're really grateful. We have friends and family in a lot of places that let us park outside of their home. This is where we're going to be posted up while we're in town, or like while we're here in the area. And we're going to try to plan maybe like more campy kind of trips, you know. And Minnesota's so beautiful. It has so much to offer. So, but today Blix is working. The van is pretty tidy for the most part. There wasn't really much to do with the van. I do want to clean out our little poop bucket in our toilets just to clear that out. And we change that out depending on like the climate, but usually every 2 weeks to a month-ish, 2 to 4 weeks. So I'm going to do that today. So that's at least cleared, maybe make a new batch. And then, what am I going to do? There's a really beautiful falls, like 25 minutes away from here. It's called Minnehaha Falls. So I really want to check that out. I think it's only like a 25-minute drive from here. So maybe on Blix's break, we can all head out to the Minnehaha Falls and check that out, take the boys out, and have a good day trip there. And yeah, and then figure out a plan from there. So I'll keep you posted. Hey, folks.
Hey, folks.
There's Blixen.
Back in the driver's seat.
I was telling everyone earlier this morning about just a recap of New York, and
yeah, we've been on the
run. But I did say we were going to maybe do something a little fun and local today. So we're going to go to Minnehaha Falls. It's actually happening. Sometimes I make plans and tell y'all something in the morning, and I don't really know if it's going to happen.
We just cross our fingers.
We just cross our fingers.
Do they know we're parked in front of Kara's?
Yeah. Here's Baby being really rude, as per usual. Here's Deccan being observant, as per usual. And then we have a new friend. Everyone.
Hi to Cooper.
This is Baby.
Baby's new enemy.
Yeah, this is Baby's current enemy. It's not new. Stop, Baby, please.
He's warming up to Cooper, but when he's elevated, like in this seat right now, he thinks he's better than everybody. So
Cooper is very sweet. This is Kara's dog, Blix's sister's dog.
We're babysitting him.
We're babysitting him right now. So, yeah.
Kara is in Colorado right now for a work trip.
Somehow we're always with 3 dogs. But yeah, Baby's a little rude about Cooper, but he's rude about most dogs that are not Deccan. But yeah, I'm really excited. It's only like a 15-20 minute drive to Minnehaha Falls from where we are. I really love the name Minnehaha. Blix says they have been there before, but they were very adamant that there was no waterfall at Minnehaha Falls.
I forgot.
We'll see, folks, because the reason why I want to go is because there are waterfalls from pictures I've seen.
There is, I think. I just forgot.
Blix's memory is always questionable about things. But anyhow, folks, we are on our way there now. This is our first day kind of doing anything out in Minnesota. But we're excited. We have a lot of time here, so there's no rush to do the exploring.
Come here, sweetie.
Cooper, come on.
Come here, Cooper.
Baby, you just drive. He's fine. You can wander around. Cooper is coping. He's doing pretty well, though.
Love Minnesota.
Why do you love Minnesota?
It's just a great place. Great people. I love the 4 seasons. Fall is my favorite season. Libra season, my birthday season.
This is so cute. Sorry, he's just laying down here. You are such a good boy. No, he's chill as hell. You're way better than Baby and Deccan. Maybe we should leave Baby and Deccan behind and make you a road dog. Hey folks, there's Peach back there. We just got to, I don't even know where we really are on the map. I gotta show you. I was just looking at pretty places to go to and I found Minnehaha Falls and it was so close. So I was like, we gotta check it out today as a short little day trip. We have the crew here. Everyone's sniffing fecal matter. God. We're kind of still in a city, So I guess there's a water here, right smack dab in the city, which I'm excited to see. But we're gonna let the boys walk around, get some energy out. Cooper did really well in the van, but he's anxious eating grass right now. Come on, baby. It is very green and beautiful. Let me show you. Alright folks, the boys got a nice little stroll, so we're going to head down to the waterfall area and see what that's about. Most Minnesota thing about Blix is saying hello to every passerby and no one says hi to them. It's so cool, just like that in the middle of a freaking park in the city is this amazing waterfall.
Shout out Minnesota Beauty.
Pretty cool.
Good boy.
Alright folks, that was really beautiful and nice. Deccan, come on.
Remember that vegan place we got over?
Oh yeah, was that good?
It was good.
It was good? I think we were just starving though.
No, it was good.
It was good. So you've been there before, sweetie?
Yeah, I think they've like redone it though in the years. Like made more trails and I don't know.
Yeah, there seems to be like a nice little trail you can go on. We weren't really, Blix is actually just still on their work break, so this was a short trip anyway, just to, you know, have a little fun in their work day. But we're gonna head back to Kara's place and gotta figure out what we're gonna do for dinner. And yeah, that's kind of today's jam.
So we are just south of Minneapolis.
South of Minneapolis.
Hey everybody! We made it back home to my sister's apartment and we are parked. I have to get back to work. Boring, but it is what it is. Was grateful to get a nice little extravaganza in. Not extravaganza. Was grateful to get a nice adventure in midday. Looking forward to wrapping up the week pretty strong with work. Feeling good about it.
Yeah.
But gotta get back in there and grind it out.
I got the van all to myself.
Yeah, Bess has been just living solo van life down here.
Yeah, I might do a little solo trip myself. What do y'all think?
Yeah, but she'd take our security system with.
Yeah, I'd take the boys with me just for safety.
Anywho, I gotta get back to work, but good to see you all. Don't be a stranger. Leave a comment. Say hello.
You looked really cute just now. Okay, I'm gonna do the dirty work and just get it handled. I have this bag, trash bag, that was for something else, but it's pretty sturdy, so I'm gonna use it. And gloves that really come in handy when we have to do some dirty work. But I'm gonna clear this out. So for those of you who don't know, we have, and sorry for the ring light here, I can turn it off. It might be good lighting. Oh, I'll turn it off naturally. So for those of you who don't know, we have a C-head toilet, which is a composting toilet. It's not like the nicest one you can get. A lot of people have a nature's head, which has like a venting system. We would have liked that, but that's not what we got. It didn't come with the van. So we got a C-head toilet, which does the job perfectly well, and it separates your liquids and solids. And we use coconut coir, which is the husk of a coconut, to compost our number 2s, and it's great. It just really mixes it up and it becomes dirt. And so what I'm about to put in this bag is our dirt, essentially, and you can just throw it in a garbage can. It's really easy, actually. Let's slide this out. There we go. And it's just in this bucket here. So basically I just cap this over this. And then I empty it out. It's really easy. Cleaning of the bucket just to get a little clean. It doesn't even smell. It really just smells like dirt. Okay, I'm gonna go throw this in the dumpster. Be right back. Oh gosh. And of course, baby dropped, you guys. I'm just gonna put this back in. Excuse me, baby. And right now, you know, for the next couple of days at least, we'll. Gosh. What I'm trying to say is that right now we have access to Kara's toilet, so we've been using that whenever we have. I think I've said it a billion times. Whenever we have access to like running water, we try to take advantage of it and utilize that. And yeah, that's how we clean out the poop bucket. And then we I'll make a new batch of coconut coir, which I may have it down here. It's upstairs. I might have to order a new one more. It's a really simple process. I think I've shown y'all in other videos before how we do that, but it's really simple. You just put it in there and it does its thing. And that's done. Hey folks, we're in the jammy jams. I thought it was cold enough for the onesie, but I think it may not be. You see Blix back here, and they're very enraptured in their phone, and that's because for the past few hours we've been in some drama. Yes, I said drama. Yeah, not sorry, my hand's a little shaking. Anywho, our YouTube friends here sometimes you may not follow us on Instagram, but the YouTube van life
Please do follow us on Instagram if you would
yeah,
like.
I think you already mentioned that like earlier today, but if I haven't, yes, please follow us on Instagram if you haven't already. But anywho, Instagram van life and van life YouTube are very two different worlds in a lot of ways. I love I love both, but they're just different. You know, YouTube van life, I feel like, or van life YouTubers, we're more, I think, transparent about a lot of the things that happen the day to day, the week to week. You know, it's vlogging, so you just see more as opposed to just one image. And on Instagram, you know, it's just one image and usually some text involved to encapsulate a story, or people who are more active on there update their daily stories. Anyway, long story short, van life on Instagram is a huge industry and a thing, and there are a lot of big accounts that have amassed millions of following because basically off of other people's content they repost
just take pictures of other people's stuff
of their vans
or them as a couple,
and they repost it, and basically it's like people who love van life, who do van life, or who just are wanderlusting, you know, follow these accounts because they post really dreamy pictures of van life, and which is fine, right?
kind of.
But anyway, a big account called Project Vanlife, project.vanlife, not to like promote them any further, but I don't even know if we want to name them.
Yeah, we want to name them, but don't like go follow them. Like,
excuse me. Yeah, we want to name them, but don't like follow them. That's not the point here. The whole point is to
not engage with them.
But anyway, they used our image along with like 6 or 7 other accounts, LGBT and BIPOC accounts, van lifers, and without our consent, like we didn't know about this. The only reason I knew about it is because we were tagged all of a sudden on Instagram, and we see that you know, this account with 1.2 million followers reposted our image with this really amazing text saying that, like, Project Van Life, we really value diversity in van life, and showing you how van life can be done differently by all these walks of life and blah blah blah, and doesn't look one type of way. Such amazing stuff. Like when I saw that we got tagged, I was so excited. I was like, oh my god, Project Van Life posted about us, you know. It's always weird when an account posts about you and they didn't like ask you ahead of time.
Yeah, I was a little iffy on that.
Yeah, that was a little weird, but you know,
so shout out to everybody who does ask.
Exactly.
Appreciate that.
But because the message was so nice, we're like, well, this is at least a great message, right? It wasn't just like our picture and just like, ooh, van life, dreamy, you know. It was actually a meaningful message.
Yeah.
And that's why
trying to uplift,
yeah, like LGBTQ plus and BIPOC accounts, you know, basically just diversity. And the whole thread, it received a lot of support, but then it also received a lot of backlash from people who follow Project Van Life. The thread got bombarded with all these ignorant comments from people who follow this account, who were just saying that like highlighting us made them political. It's like, where in the world does saying that someone is a part of the LGBT community, or someone is of color, or someone is different, make something political, right? And there's just this like slew of just really nasty comments that started to happen, mostly positive. We said like 90% of it was positive and 10% was like really ignorant comments of people who are just saying like, I follow this account to see beautiful vans, like not talk about politics. And it's just really just wild stuff. And anyway, the next thing we know, 2 hours later, we see the post is taken down. So we're like, that's unfortunate. So I messaged the account saying, hey, you featured us, but then took it down. Like, what's going on? And then we get a separate message from, I guess, who is she? The media?
The director
of media from her personal account saying, hey, I didn't take it down. I'm the one who, I guess she was the one who posted the thread. And she goes, I didn't take it down. The CEO of the account took it down because he noticed on the metrics that they were losing followers.
But they were also gaining followers.
Yeah.
They gained more than they lost.
But he was concerned that he was losing followers. So they took the thread down. It's like, what was the point? You know?
I mean, the point was for them to, it's all about them.
All right, folks. That's where we're at tonight. Not a high note, but we'll keep you posted on what comes of this. Probably nothing, I don't know. Hopefully something helpful and educational, right? And at least, I don't know.
I'm just glad we have the support we have.
Yeah, exactly. Like folks like you who, you know, watch us because you just like us, but also like see us for who we are as well. That's important, you know? It just is. So thank you. We'll see you in the morning. Night night.
TYO. Christmas is 3 months away.
Oh gosh. That's about it.
I was just kind of hoping of cutting sugar, but
It's no fun. Yeah, so I guess there's a waterfall here, right smack. Can't speak.
come on back in. Okay, maybe small, but he's dense AF. I think he got peed on again.
He needs to work on his confidence. Mini haha. Mini haha.
So I also have a situation on my face, folks, that I thought you'd be interested in. I have a zit.
Oh shoot, of course the battery's low.
His tail. Babe.
You don't vlog for a few days and you forget how to.